The most devastating Disneyland accident in history. The roller coaster derailment. On September 5, 2003, 22-year-old Torres and his friend went to Disneyland. They could not wait to experience a classic Gold Rush-themed roller coaster. It reached speeds of 30 miles per hour as it twisted through artificial caves. Torres sat excitedly in the front row first car, right behind the lead car, but they had no idea that the night before, maintenance workers had replaced a critical wheel assembly but forgot to install the safety wire that prevents axle loosening, and after the work, no staff member inspected it. As the train climbed the third hill, the axle missing the safety wire began to shift from its mount. At 11:22 a.m., as the coaster crested and began its descent, the lead car's chassis suddenly separated. With a screeching sound of metal on metal, the lead car slowed, but the cars behind kept moving forward with massive momentum and slammed into the derailed front car. Torres' first car took the brunt of the impact. The collision caused severe chest and rib fractures. Bone fragments pierced his heart and lungs. As his chest filled with blood, he remained conscious, but each breath became more difficult than the last. His friend in the back seat could only watch helplessly as he struggled to breathe. When paramedics arrived, Torres' twisted body was still pinned to his seat. Blood had soaked his clothes and dripped onto the tracks below. His friend in the back only suffered minor injuries. Life and death were only inches apart. The Matterhorn bobsled's death. On January 3, 1984, 48-year-old Dolly went to Disneyland to ride the Alpine-themed roller coaster again. The ride used bobsled-style vehicles, which reached 30 miles per hour as they went through a man-made mountain. Each sled seated 3 people and had seat belts, but during busy holidays, attendants sometimes did not carefully check if belts were properly fastened. That afternoon, Dolly got his wish and boarded a sled, but in his excitement he did not buckle his seatbelt correctly. As the ride started, the sled slowly climbed to the top. At first everything seemed normal, until the vehicle hit a sharp turn, and disaster struck. This section of track, known for being rough and bumpy, jolted Dolly, who was not properly restrained, straight out of his seat. The speed and the turn combined to generate intense centrifugal force, instantly throwing Dolly onto the cold steel track. He lay on the track, still conscious, but then came the sound of the next sled. It was on a downhill and racing toward Dolly. He had only about 20 seconds. There was no time to stop. The heavy sled slammed into Dolly's upper body. The impact nearly severed his neck completely. Blood sprayed everywhere. The sled that hit him partially derailed, and passengers were stranded above Grizzly Gulch. By the time paramedics arrived, Dolly was already dead. His body was completely pinned under the derailed sled.